When you are grateful, you are not fearful. When you're grateful, you act out of a sense of enough and not out of a sense of scarcity, and you're willing to share. Gratitude connects us all. When we are grateful for a meal, we can be grateful for the food that we're eating and for all those who have made the meal possible, the farmers, the grocers, and the cooks. The Eucharist itself that the Archbishop gave to the Dalai Lama literally comes from the Greek word thanksgiving. And saying grace or giving thanks for what we have been given is an important spiritual practice. In that passage from Philippians about rejoicing always, Paul talks about this reorientation in his own life. I've learned to be content, he writes. I've learned to be content with whatever I have. I know what it is to have little, and I know what it is to have plenty. In any and all circumstances, I have learned the secret of being well-fed and of going hungry, of having plenty and of being in need. I can do all things through the one who strengthens me. And they have, the practices they name are kind of obvious ones in the book, gratitude journaling, writing every day something that you're grateful for. But they also mention doing that kind of thing in the midst of a difficulty. If you're facing a problem or a challenge or you're in some kind of difficult situation, to journal, what is it in this situation that you can be grateful for? Who are the people that you can be grateful for? Is there something about the situation itself that is teaching you something? So even in difficult moments, gratitude can help transform our perspective on it. Of course, we know that all the gratitude in the world won't protect us from the inevitability of suffering and loss. Both Buddhism and Christianity remind us of the impermanence of our lives in this world. And the Buddhists are particularly good at reminding us of this. So I want to share their one thought. For example, the Dalai Lama saying, all things are slipping away. That's something to be grateful for, right? And there is real danger of wasting our precious human life. All things are slipping away, and there's a real danger of wasting our precious human life. Gratitude, he says, helps us catalog, celebrate, and rejoice in each day and in each moment before they slip through the vanishing hourglass of experience. But gratitude isn't merely making lists or a forced attempt to pay attention to a little bit of goodness in the midst of a big world of badness. Gratitude for us is ultimately a profound expression of faith, a profound expression of trust in the true nature of things. When the pilgrims declared a day of thanksgiving, it wasn't thanksgiving in general, but thanksgiving to God. When the psalmist sang of giving thanks, it was not simply for food and drink and life, but to God, the giver of all good things. Make a joyful noise to God, all the earth, we said together earlier. Worship God with gladness. Know that the Holy One, the source of all things, is God. It is God that made us, and we are God's. We are God's people. Give thanks to God. Bless God's name, for God is good. God's endless, boundless love endures forever, and God's faithfulness to all generations. So gratitude is a profound expression of faith about the nature of reality, not as it is seen, because it often doesn't appear so good, or as we may experience it, but as a response to the goodness of God and the goodness of creation that we sense deep in our bones. Gratitude itself is a gift from God that allows us to live with deep meaning in the face of every challenge, even death itself. They write, gratitude is the recognition of all that holds us in the web of life, and all that has made it possible to have the life we have in this moment we are experiencing. Gratitude is the recognition that every moment is a gift in which we are held now and forever by the reality of God and God's endless, boundless love. So when we gather to give thanks, that's the depth of the perspective that we are offering up. We give thanks, O Creator, for your never-ending care, for the beauty of nature and the bounty of the earth, for seasons of work and rest, summer and winter, planting, growth, and harvest, for all the comfort and joy of life, our homes and our friends, for people of goodwill who share kindness and seek peace in our world. And because the mystery of our lives, we believe, is a mystery of infinite goodness, we give you thanks, O God, and offer all that we have, our lives, our hopes, and our dreams, to your unfailing care. Amen.